It may shock you to hear this, but if you're seeing this right now, it's definitely no accident. You've hit a level of spiritual power so profound, like going God mode, that it's time to celebrate. If you watch for at least 15 minutes, you confirm you're prepared to receive the full scope of this revelation. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment 77 to signal to the universe that you're open. Then drop another comment, ready for what's next in your own natural voice. Doing so invites immediate, tangible benefits and ushers in a season of unstoppable transformation. There are times when life feels overwhelming, when exhaustion takes over, and you feel like you're running on empty. But within you lies an untapped reservoir of strength, waiting for the right moment to be unleashed. The key to accessing this hidden power is to trust that you are never truly depleted. Instead, you are in a season of preparation. Exhaustion is not a sign of weakness. It's an invitation to go deeper into yourself, to tap into the divine well that resides within you. As you begin to draw upon this strength, something incredible happens. You will notice that your energy shifts, and with it, your perspective. No longer will you view challenges as obstacles, but as stepping stones, knowing that each one is helping you ascend to a higher level of understanding. In these moments, your faith in yourself and in the universe will carry you through. You will discover that the endurance you need to face life's toughest moments is already inside you. True strength doesn't come from avoiding hardship. It comes from embracing it with faith and an unwavering belief that you are always supported. You're not in this alone. As you lean into this deeper connection to your higher self, you will find that exhaustion transforms into a wellspring of energy, resilience, and unwavering determination. There's a remarkable power that comes when you surrender to something greater than yourself, when you place your trust in the divine. In those moments where you feel like you can't go on, your faith becomes the bridge to resilience beyond human limits. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable now become opportunities for growth. Each obstacle transforms into a lesson, a reminder that you are capable of rising higher than you ever thought possible. It is faith that allows you to tap into the divine energy that transcends human limitations. This faith isn't just a belief. It's an unshakable knowing that everything you need to succeed is already within you, and that the universe has a way of providing exactly what you need when you need it most. With this understanding, you walk with a confidence that doesn't waver in the face of adversity. Your resilience becomes a testament to the power of faith and the limitless strength of the human spirit. Through this journey, you come to understand that your true power lies not in avoiding the storm, but in standing tall within it. The divine is your anchor, and with each challenge, you only grow stronger, more grounded, and more certain of your limitless potential. We all have moments when we feel stuck, stagnant, or unsure of how to move forward, but there's an innate power in discovering your personal Godmode, a state of intense focus, drive, and action where you become unstoppable. This is when you realize that your purpose is more than just a set of goals. It's a calling that stirs your soul, pushing you into action with passion and determination. In this mode, you don't wait for things to happen. You create them. Every task, no matter how small, feels like a step toward something greater. You become a magnet for opportunity as your focused energy radiates outward. Whether it's a creative endeavor, a professional project, or personal growth, the world seems to align with your vision when you are in your do mode. This heightened state of productivity isn't about working harder, but about working with purpose and intention. When you unlock your personal do mode, you move through the world with a newfound sense of clarity, determination, and confidence. It's not just about what you achieve, it's about the way you evolve with each step you take. Faith and perseverance are two of the most powerful forces in the universe. Together, they create an unbreakable foundation for success, helping you weather even the most difficult storms. Faith gives you the courage to take that first step, even when the path ahead is unclear. It fuels your belief that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even when you can't see the results yet. Perseverance, on the other hand, ensures that you keep moving forward, no matter how many setbacks you face. When you marry these two forces, faith and perseverance, you unlock a power that is beyond your comprehension. It's this unwavering commitment that turns dreams into reality, that transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. Through perseverance, you build resilience. Through faith, you build trust in the process. Together, they create a divine partnership that propels you forward, turning the impossible into possible. Many of us live our lives within a matrix, a set of invisible limitations imposed by society, culture, and fear. But there comes a time when you realize that the boundaries of this matrix are illusions, and you have the power to break free from them. Transcending the matrix is about awakening to your true self, recognizing that you are not bound by the rules that the world has set for you. It is a journey of self-liberation where you free yourself from the constraints that limit your potential. As you move beyond these illusions, you will begin to see life through a new lens. The pressure to conform, to fit into a predetermined box, will fade away. You will discover that there are no limits to what you can achieve when you live authentically, when you follow your intuition, and when you trust that the universe has your back. The moment you realize this, you become unstoppable, no longer shackled by society's expectations, but empowered by the truth of who you are. This is a powerful, life-changing realization. It's a moment of true freedom, a freedom that allows you to step into your greatness and to live a life that is authentically yours. And once you experience it, there's no going back. Every thought you have carries energy, and that energy has the potential to shape your reality. What you think, you become. This isn't just a simple saying. It's a truth grounded in universal law. Our thoughts create the foundation of our lives, dictating the paths we take and the opportunities that come our way. The power of your mind is so vast, yet so often underestimated. Once you realize the true potential of your thoughts, you'll begin to understand that you hold the key to everything you desire. Thoughts are like seeds. When you plant them in fertile soil, your subconscious mind, they grow into powerful actions. If you focus on positive, empowering thoughts, you will manifest positive experiences. But if negativity and self-doubt dominate your mind, they will manifest in the world around you. This is why mindset is everything. By consciously choosing uplifting and empowering thoughts, you align yourself with a frequency that attracts what you truly deserve. The journey to mastering the power of your thoughts starts with awareness. Begin observing the nature of your inner dialogue. Are you speaking to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and optimism? Or are you feeding yourself with doubts and fears? The moment you change your thoughts, you change your life. Your purpose isn't something you find, it's something you remember. Deep inside you, there is a knowing, a calling that has been there from the very beginning. Too often we get caught up in the noise of the world, seeking validation from external sources. But the true path to fulfillment lies in aligning with your authentic self. Once you connect with your true purpose, everything else falls into place. This journey is one of deep reflection, of listening to the whispers of your soul. It's not about following someone else's path, but about finding the courage to carve out your own. There may be obstacles, there may be doubts, but the strength to overcome them lies in knowing that your purpose is bigger than any challenge you face. When you live authentically, you become unstoppable. Your passion fuels your actions, and the universe conspires to support you. As you step into alignment with your true purpose, you'll notice how effortless life becomes. What once seemed like struggle now flows with ease. This is the power of living in alignment with your true calling. It's where joy, peace, and success naturally meet. Life is unpredictable, and embracing uncertainty is one of the most powerful ways to unlock growth. We often fear the unknown, but the reality is that uncertainty is where true transformation happens. When you step into the unknown, you leave behind the comfort of the familiar and open yourself to new possibilities, new lessons, and new opportunities. It is in uncertainty that the seeds of greatness are planted. Embracing uncertainty is about letting go of the need for control and trusting in the process. It's about surrendering to the flow of life and knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Each unexpected turn brings with it valuable insights and growth, even if it doesn't seem that way at first. Your ability to remain adaptable, to flow with life's changes, will determine your success and fulfillment. As you let go of the fear surrounding uncertainty, you'll start to see how much freedom it brings. Instead of feeling constrained, you feel liberated. You start to embrace the journey with excitement rather than fear, knowing that each step forward, no matter how uncertain, is a step toward greater wisdom and strength. Abundance is not something you need to chase, it is your birthright. The universe is abundant by nature, and as a part of that universe, you too are deserving of its gifts. Too often, we limit ourselves by believing that abundance is reserved for a select few. But the truth is, there is more than enough for everyone. Your capacity to manifest abundance begins with your mindset. The moment you realize that you are worthy of prosperity, it begins to flow into your life. Manifesting abundance requires alignment with the law of attraction, but more importantly, it requires a deep belief in your worthiness. It's about stepping into the mindset of someone who already has everything they desire and acting from that space. As you begin to visualize the life you want, and as you align your actions with that vision, you'll notice that opportunities begin to present themselves in ways you could never have imagined. Abundance isn't just financial, it's in love, health, happiness, and fulfillment. When you open yourself to the flow of abundance in all areas of your life, you allow the universe to bless you in ways you've never dreamed possible. Remember, abundance is your natural state. Claim it. Letting go is one of the most difficult, yet most liberating practices you can learn. It's the art of releasing what no longer serves you, whether that's old relationships, limiting beliefs, or past wounds. We often cling to things out of fear or attachment, but true freedom comes when we let go. It's only when we release what is weighing us down that we make room for the new, the better, the more aligned experiences that are waiting for us. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or erasing. It means accepting, healing, and moving forward. It's about trusting that the universe has something better in store for you. It's recognizing that you deserve peace, and sometimes that means leaving behind what no longer fits the person you are becoming. When you embrace the art of letting go, you free yourself from the past and open the door to limitless possibilities. The weight of resentment, guilt, or fear that you may have been carrying falls away, and you find yourself lighter, more at peace, and more open to the beauty of life. At times, the path you must walk is one that no one else can walk for you. In those moments, you must have the courage to stand alone. It's easy to follow the crowd, to live according to the expectations of others, but true personal growth and self-discovery come when you are willing to walk your own path, even if it means walking it alone. Standing alone doesn't mean you are isolated. It means you are aligned with your inner truth, and you trust yourself enough to follow your own heart. It's about having the bravery to stand firm in your beliefs, to make decisions that honor your soul, and to rise above the noise of external pressures. When you stand alone, you become stronger, more authentic, and more empowered. The courage to stand alone is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of deep strength and self-awareness. And when you stand in your truth, you'll find that the right people and opportunities will naturally come into your life because you are no longer trying to fit into a mold that was never meant for you. In a world that often glorifies strength and independence, vulnerability can seem like a weakness. But in reality, it's one of the most powerful qualities you can embody. Vulnerability is the ability to be authentic and open, to allow yourself to be seen, and to feel without fear of judgment. It's through vulnerability that you create the deepest connections with others and with yourself. Being vulnerable takes immense courage. It's about allowing yourself to be human, to embrace your imperfections, and to show up as you are, flaws and all. And in doing so, you invite healing, love, and true connection into your life. Vulnerability isn't about exposing weakness. It's about owning your strength to be fully and completely yourself. The more you practice vulnerability, the more you'll realize that it is not something to be feared, but something to be celebrated. It is through vulnerability that you find true freedom, because you stop hiding, stop pretending, and allow your soul to shine through. Inner peace is not something that is given to you. It is something you must cultivate within yourself. It's the ability to remain calm and centered even amidst the chaos of life. In a world filled with distractions, stress, and noise, finding inner peace is a revolutionary act. It requires commitment, practice, and the willingness to look within rather than seek external validation. To unlock your inner peace, you must first let go of the need for control. It's about surrendering to the present moment and trusting that everything is unfolding as it should. Practices like meditation, mindfulness, and gratitude are powerful tools for cultivating inner peace. But the most important aspect of it is learning to let go of the past and stop worrying about the future. When you find your inner peace, you create a sanctuary within yourself that no external circumstances can shake. It becomes your foundation, your source of strength, and your guiding light. And from that space, you can move through life with grace, wisdom, and resilience. At the end of the day, it's not the possessions you accumulate or the accolades you receive that matter most. It's the legacy you leave behind, the impact you have on the people around you, the way you make them feel, and the positive changes you bring into the world that will live on long after you're gone. Your legacy is shaped by the choices you make every single day. It's about living with purpose, kindness, and integrity, knowing that your actions ripple out and affect the world in ways you may never see. It's about inspiring others to live their truth, embrace their power, and leave the world a little better than they found it. Ultimately, the legacy you leave behind is not defined by what you do, but by who you are, the love you share, the lives you touch, and the positive changes you create. That is the true measure of a life well lived. Dreams are not just fleeting fantasies, they are the blueprints for your future. Every dream you have, no matter how big or small, carries within it the seed of possibility. When you take your dreams seriously and begin to nurture them with intention, you transform them from mere thoughts into reality. Dreams have the incredible ability to pull us toward our highest potential, challenging us to grow beyond what we thought we were capable of. They are the roadmap to who you are destined to become. But making those dreams a reality isn't always easy. It requires faith, resilience, and, most importantly, action. The gap between where you are and where you want to be may seem vast, but each step forward is a victory in itself. Embrace your dreams not as distant hopes, but as tangible goals. Every effort you put in, no matter how small, brings you closer to turning your dreams into reality. One of the key things to remember is that dreams often come with challenges. There will be moments when doubt creeps in and the path ahead seems unclear, but it is precisely in those moments that your true strength emerges. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, and trust that every obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. Your dreams are not just about achieving success. They are about becoming the person who is capable of making that success happen. So never dismiss your dreams as unrealistic. They are the whispers of your soul calling you to greatness. Honor them, and they will guide you toward a life filled with purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. Failure is often seen as the end, but in truth, it is simply a beginning, a powerful opportunity for reinvention. Every failure holds a hidden gift, the chance to start over, to grow, and to discover a new version of yourself. While many fear failure, those who embrace it learn that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but a stepping stone to greatness. It is through our failures that we are forced to reassess, adapt, and ultimately evolve into stronger, wiser individuals. When we experience failure, it's easy to feel defeated. The pain of falling short can be overwhelming, but it is crucial to remember that failure does not define you. It is a momentary setback, not a permanent state. In fact, failure is a necessary part of the journey to success. Each time you rise after falling, you grow stronger and more resilient, building the foundation for future success. One lesson at a time. Reinvention is about looking at your failures as opportunities, not as burdens. It's about letting go of the fear of judgment and embracing the idea that you can always reinvent yourself. Every challenge, every misstep, is an invitation to reinvent who you are and how you approach life. This process of continuous growth is what makes you unstoppable. Embrace failure as a friend, not an enemy. Know that every time you fail, you are simply one step closer to success. You have the power to rise, to transform, and to recreate your future with every decision you make. Inside every one of us lies an unquenchable fire, a passion that has the power to ignite the world. When you tap into this inner fire, it fuels everything you do. It is the driving force behind your dreams, your purpose, and your drive to achieve greatness. Passion is the energy that propels you forward, even when obstacles seem insurmountable. It is the source of all creation, the spark that brings ideas to life and inspires action. But passion isn't something that can be found outside of yourself. It resides within you, waiting to be awakened. To harness this power, you must first get in touch with your deepest desires. What makes you feel alive? What gets you excited? When you connect with what truly excites your soul, you activate your inner fire. This is the spark that lights your path and propels you toward success. The key to unlocking your passion is belief in yourself. Many of us have been taught to suppress our passions in favor of practicality or fear of failure. But when you deny your passion, you deny your true self. To succeed, you must honor what lights you up, even if it feels risky or unconventional. It is through this courage that true innovation and fulfillment occur. When you fuel your passions, you create a life filled with purpose and excitement. The world around you will reflect your inner energy, drawing opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with your vision. Ignite your passion and watch how it transforms your life in ways you never imagined. So often we find ourselves dwelling in the past or anxiously anticipating the future, forgetting that the most powerful moment we have is the present. The power of now is where everything happens, where decisions are made, where actions are taken, and where life truly unfolds. When we embrace the present moment, we step into our power. We let go of the regrets of yesterday and the fears of tomorrow and focus entirely on the magic of today. Living in the present moment requires mindfulness. It's about fully experiencing each moment with awareness and gratitude, without allowing distractions or worries to take away your focus. The present moment is where all possibilities exist. When you are fully present, you open yourself up to the richness of life. You begin to notice the beauty in the smallest of moments and feel the deep peace that comes from being in alignment with the now. The challenge comes when we find ourselves caught in the cycle of overthinking. We become so consumed by the past and future that we miss the opportunities right in front of us. The secret to breaking this cycle is to practice being present. Begin with simple exercises. Breathe deeply, appreciate the small things around you, and immerse yourself in whatever task you're engaged in. The more you practice being present, the more natural it becomes. When you learn to embrace the power of now, you will find that life becomes more joyful, fulfilling, and peaceful. You stop worrying about what's next and start appreciating what you have in this moment, knowing that this is where everything begins. Fear is one of the most limiting forces in our lives. It holds us back from stepping into our greatness and achieving our full potential. But what if we could break free? Free from fear? What if, instead of allowing fear to dictate our choices, we used it as a stepping stone toward our dreams? Fear is natural, but it should never be the driver of your decisions. When you confront your fears head-on, you take away their power and reclaim control of your life. The key to overcoming fear lies in shifting your perspective. Fear often comes from the unknown, but the unknown is also where opportunity resides. It's in the unknown that you'll find the courage to grow, to evolve, and to become the person you were always meant to be. Rather than running from fear, lean into it. Let it fuel your determination to succeed and transform your mindset. To truly break free from fear, you must believe in your own power. The more you believe in your ability to navigate any challenge that comes your way, the less power fear will have over you. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, every time you confront what scares you, you become stronger. Fear is not your enemy. It's a catalyst for growth. When you begin to act in spite of fear, you'll unlock your full potential. You'll realize that fear was never the barrier. It was simply the gateway to a life of unimaginable growth, success, and fulfillment. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for transforming your life. When you practice gratitude, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. This simple shift in perspective can change everything. Gratitude allows you to see the beauty in the ordinary, to appreciate the small victories, and to find joy even in the toughest of times. It is the magic that turns ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. Gratitude also has a profound impact on your energy. When you are grateful, you raise your vibration. You attract more of what you're thankful for into your life. This is the law of attraction in action. The more you focus on what you have to be grateful for, the more you open yourself up to receiving even more blessings. It's an abundance mindset that invites prosperity into every area of your life. But gratitude is not just a practice for the good times. It is especially powerful during moments of adversity. When you choose gratitude in the face of challenges, you shift your energy from resistance to acceptance. You open yourself up to growth and transformation, understanding that every experience is a lesson that propels you forward. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life can be a game changer. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for and watch how your perspective shifts. You'll begin to notice more and more things to be thankful for, and in turn, your life will begin to transform in beautiful and unexpected ways. There is nothing more powerful than the courage to be yourself. In a world that often tries to tell us who we should be, embracing your authenticity is a radical act of self-love. When you stop pretending to be someone you're not, you free yourself from the constraints of judgment and societal expectations. You embrace the beauty of your individuality, and you show up in the world as your true self. Being authentic means allowing yourself to be vulnerable. It's about showing your true colors, even when it feels uncomfortable. But the more you practice authenticity, the more natural it becomes. You begin to realize that the people who matter will accept you for who you truly are, and the people who don't aren't worth your energy. Living authentically is liberating. You no longer have to wear masks or play roles that don't align with your soul. Instead, you step into your full power, knowing that you are enough just as you are. You will attract the right people, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with your true essence. Embrace the courage to be yourself. In doing so, you give others permission to do the same. Your authenticity becomes a beacon of light, inspiring others to shed their masks and live from their hearts. In a world that constantly tells us to hurry up, patience can seem like a lost art. But patience is not about passivity, it is a sign of strength. Patience is about trusting the timing of your life, knowing that everything unfolds exactly when it is supposed to. It is about having faith that the right opportunities, people, and experiences will come into your life at the right time, and that there is no need to force anything. Patience requires you to relinquish control and trust that the universe has a plan for you. It means believing that everything is happening for your highest good, even when you can't see the bigger picture. By practicing patience, you learn to enjoy the journey rather than obsessing over the destination. You understand that every moment is part of your growth, and that rushing through life only robs you of the beauty in the process. When you have patience, you also have resilience. You know that obstacles are temporary, and you are willing to wait for the right moment to take action. Patience teaches you the art of timing, knowing when to push forward and when to allow things to unfold naturally. Trust the timing of your life. Every moment is leading you exactly where you need to go. The key is to be patient, stay open, and remain steadfast in your belief that everything is happening for you, not to you. In today's fast-paced world, we are constantly told that more is better. But in reality, the beauty of life often lies in simplicity. When you strip away the excess, you create space for what truly matters. Simplicity brings clarity. It allows you to focus on what's important and let go of distractions. By embracing a simpler way of living, you free yourself from the pressure to keep up and create a life that is more aligned with your soul. Simplicity is not about deprivation, it's about focus. It's about curating your life to reflect your values, passions, and priorities. It's about letting go of the clutter, both physical and mental, that takes up precious space in your life. The more you simplify, the more you realize that you don't need a lot to be fulfilled. You need presence, purpose, and peace. Finding beauty in simplicity is a practice. It's about intentionally creating moments of stillness, slowing down, and appreciating the small joys. When you embrace simplicity, you give yourself the gift of space, to breathe, to think, and to connect with the deeper truths of life. In a world that constantly pushes us to do more, to acquire more, simplicity is a revolutionary act. It is a return to what truly matters. Life is like a river, sometimes calm, sometimes wild, but always flowing. When you learn to embrace the flow of life, you stop fighting against the current and start moving with it. Trusting life's journey means surrendering to the natural rhythm of the universe. It's about letting go of resistance and allowing life to unfold as it is meant to. When you do this, everything begins to align with ease and grace. The key to embracing the flow is trust. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, even if the path ahead seems unclear. Trust that every experience, every twist and turn, is leading you toward growth, wisdom, and purpose. The flow of life isn't something to be feared. It is something to be embraced. When you learn to go with the flow, life feels less like a struggle and more like a beautiful adventure. You stop trying to control everything and instead allow things to unfold naturally. As you move with life's rhythm, you begin to experience peace, freedom, and joy, knowing that you are always supported by the universe. Embrace the flow. Trust that every step you take is part of a journey that will lead you exactly where you are meant to be. Letting go is one of the most powerful and transformative acts you can make in your life. Too often, we carry emotional baggage from the past, whether it's regrets, guilt, or painful memories. These old wounds hold us back, preventing us from fully embracing the present and creating the future we desire. But when we learn to let go, we make room for healing, growth, and the possibility of a life free from the weight of the past. The act of letting go does not mean forgetting. It means releasing the hold that past experiences have over you. It's about freeing yourself from resentment and anger that only serve to hurt you. Letting go means forgiving, not for the other person's benefit, but for your own. It's an act of self-love, of choosing peace over pain and freedom over the chains of old emotions. As you begin to let go, you may experience a sense of lightness that you haven't felt in years. You might find that the anger you once felt starts to dissipate and that your heart becomes more open and compassionate. Letting go is not a one-time event. It's a practice. It requires you to consciously release the past each day and choose a new path forward. Remember, when you let go, you create space for new opportunities to flow into your life. You become more present, more open, and more aligned with your highest self. Let go of what no longer serves you and watch how your life transforms in ways you never imagined. We all have a purpose in life, a reason we are here. Yet for many, discovering that purpose can feel like an elusive quest. But your life's purpose isn't something that is hidden from you. It is something that lives deep within your soul, waiting for you to uncover it. The journey to discovering your purpose is a lifelong process filled with moments of self-reflection, growth, and revelation. Your purpose is not just about what you do for a living, but about how you show up in the world. It is the intersection of your passions, talents, and values. When you connect with your true purpose, everything in your life begins to align. Your relationships, your work, and your goals all start to reflect who you truly are. It's a deeply fulfilling way of living because you are no longer living by society's expectations or anyone else's blueprint. You are living according to your own. The process of discovering your purpose requires you to be honest with yourself. It asks you to examine your desires, your fears, and the things that make your heart come alive. What excites you? What moves you? What are the moments when you feel most connected to yourself and the world around you? These are the clues that lead you toward your purpose. Once you uncover your life's purpose, you will feel an undeniable shift. Your decisions will become clearer, and the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will begin to feel more manageable. Embrace the journey and trust that your purpose will reveal itself at just the right time. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, something to be avoided at all costs. Yet it is in our vulnerability that our greatest strength resides. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you open the door to deeper connection, true intimacy, and immense personal growth. It is through vulnerability that you are able to fully embrace who you are, imperfections and all. And it is in this acceptance of your authentic self that your real power shines. Being vulnerable means allowing yourself to feel deeply and express those feelings without fear of judgment. It means letting go of the armor you've built to protect yourself and allowing others to see the real you, the messy, imperfect, and beautiful version of yourself. This authenticity creates a space where real connections can blossom because people are drawn to truth, not perfection. Vulnerability is also essential for personal growth. When you allow yourself to be open, you create opportunities for learning and self-discovery. You stop hiding behind the facade of perfection and instead embrace the full spectrum of your emotions and experiences. This willingness to be real helps you evolve and become a better version of yourself. So instead of hiding your vulnerabilities, embrace them. See them as a source of strength, not shame. You will find that when you allow yourself to be real with the world responds with compassion, understanding, and connection. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It is the bridge that connects you to your true power. Self-doubt is a silent enemy that creeps into our minds, questioning our abilities and undermining our potential. It convinces us that we are not good enough, not capable enough, or not deserving of success. But self-doubt is not the truth. It's just a story we've been telling ourselves. When you learn to overcome this inner critic, you tap into a wellspring of untapped potential. Confidence is not something you are born with. It's something you cultivate from within. The first step in overcoming self-doubt is to acknowledge its presence. Recognize when your mind starts telling you that you can't do something and challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself, is this true? What evidence do I have that I am not capable? By questioning your doubts, you begin to shift your mindset from fear to empowerment. Confidence is built on small wins, and every time you challenge your doubts, you strengthen your belief in yourself. It's also important to surround yourself with positive influences, people who believe in you and encourage you to keep going. The support of others can help drown out the negative voices in your head and remind you of your true worth. But remember, ultimately, your confidence must come from within. You are the only one who can truly change the story you tell yourself. Start small. Take one step toward your goal, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Each time you face a fear and move forward, you build confidence. Over time, these small steps will lead to monumental change. Believe in yourself and trust that you are capable of achieving more than you ever imagined. In today's fast-paced world, self-care is often overlooked or seen as a luxury. But the truth is, self-care is essential for your overall well-being. It is not just about pampering yourself with massages or spa days. It's about taking time to nourish your mind, body, and soul. True self-care means showing up for yourself in a way that honors your needs, desires, and limitations. It is about cultivating balance and taking care of yourself holistically. Self-care can take many forms, from physical exercise to mental relaxation. It might mean eating nourishing food, getting enough rest, or engaging in activities that bring you joy. But it also involves emotional and spiritual care, setting boundaries, practicing mindfulness, and connecting with your deeper self. When you make self-care a priority, you are investing in your health and your happiness. You are giving yourself the tools to show up fully for others and to thrive in every area of your life. It's important to remember that self-care is not selfish. In fact, when you take care of yourself, you become better equipped to take care of the people around you. You are more patient, more compassionate, and more present when you are well-rested, nourished, and balanced. Self-care is an act of love, not just for yourself, but for everyone you interact with. If you haven't made time for self-care, now is the time. Start small. Take 10 minutes each day to meditate, read, or simply breathe deeply. Gradually incorporate more self-care practices into your routine and watch how your energy, focus, and overall happiness improve. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Whether you've experienced emotional pain, physical trauma, or deep loss, healing requires patience, time, and a willingness to grow. The process of healing is not linear. It's filled with ups and downs, breakthroughs, and setbacks. But through each experience, you emerge stronger, more resilient, and more connected to your true self. The pain you endure is not without purpose. It is part of your transformation. To heal, you must first acknowledge your pain. You cannot heal what you refuse to face. Embrace your emotions, however messy or uncomfortable they may be. Allow yourself to grieve, to cry, and to release what no longer serves you. Healing is about giving yourself permission to feel and process, rather than suppressing your emotions or rushing through them. As you move through the healing process, you'll begin to see the lessons that pain has to offer. Each struggle teaches you something valuable about yourself, about your strength, your resilience, and your capacity to love. Healing is not about erasing the past. It's about transforming the wounds into wisdom. It's about using your experience to help others and to create a life filled with purpose and meaning. The journey of healing is not easy, but it is worth it. With time, you will look back on your pain and realize that it shaped you into the person you are today. Healing gives you the gift of freedom, self-awareness, and the ability to love yourself fully. You are stronger than you know. The thoughts you think shape your reality. Every day you are creating your future through the lens of your thoughts. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about focusing on the possibilities and believing that things can get better. The power of positive thinking lies in its ability to transform your perspective and create a life filled with abundance and opportunity. When you shift your mindset from one of scarcity and limitation to one of possibility and abundance, you open yourself up to new opportunities. Positive thinking helps you see the silver lining in every situation, even when things don't go as planned. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, you begin to see them as stepping stones toward your growth and success. The key to positive thinking is to practice it daily. Start by noticing your inner dialogue and making a conscious effort to replace negative thoughts with positive ones. It takes time, but as you begin to reprogram your mind, you'll notice a shift in how you perceive the world around you. Opportunities will appear where you once saw none, and the challenges that once seemed daunting will become easier to overcome. Positive thinking is not about blind optimism. It's about aligning your thoughts with your desired reality. It's about believing that you are worthy of success and that you have the power to create the life you envision. The more positive energy you radiate, the more positivity you attract into your life. In a world that constantly demands your attention, finding peace can seem impossible. Yet within you lies the ability to find stillness, even amidst the chaos. Mastering the art of stillness is not about escaping the noise around you. It's about cultivating a sense of inner calm, no matter what is happening externally. Stillness is where clarity, creativity, and inner peace reside. It is the space where you can hear your true self, unclouded by the distractions of the world. Stillness is not about doing nothing. It's about being present. It's about slowing down and reconnecting with your breath, your thoughts, and your emotions. In moments of stillness, you allow yourself to simply be. You are not striving, achieving, or chasing anything. You are simply existing. And in that space, everything falls into place. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate stillness is through meditation. Meditation helps quiet the mind and center your thoughts, creating a space where peace can grow. But stillness can also be found in the simple moments of life, savoring a cup of tea, listening to the sound of the wind, or taking a walk in nature. These moments of stillness recharge your spirit and help you stay grounded. In a world that often feels overwhelming, stillness is your refuge. It's where you reconnect with your true essence and find the peace that has always been available to you. Practice stillness, and you'll find that peace follows you wherever you go. We all carry limiting beliefs, stories we've told ourselves about what we can and cannot do. These beliefs often stem from childhood, past experiences, or societal conditioning, and they act as invisible chains that hold us back. Breaking free from these limiting beliefs is one of the most powerful acts of personal liberation you can make. By confronting and rewriting these beliefs, you unlock your full potential and step into a life of possibility. Limiting beliefs often sound like, "I'm not good enough," or "I don't deserve success." These thoughts create self-imposed boundaries that restrict your growth. But the truth is, these beliefs are not facts. They are perceptions that you've allowed to shape your reality. The first step in breaking these chains is to identify them. What are the beliefs that are holding you back? Once you recognize them, you can begin to challenge and replace them with empowering thoughts. The process of changing limiting beliefs takes time, but it's worth every ounce of effort. Start by replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Challenge the narrative that you're not capable or worthy, and remind yourself of your inherent value. By doing so, you begin to rewire your brain and open yourself up to new possibilities. When you break free from limiting beliefs, you become unstoppable. You realize that you are not bound by the stories you've told yourself, but are capable of achieving greatness. Embrace your limitless potential and watch your life transform. We all have an inner child, the part of us that is pure, playful, and full of wonder. As we grow older, the demands of life often cause us to suppress this part of ourselves. We become focused on responsibilities, and our sense of joy and creativity fades. But rediscovering and embracing your inner child is one of the most powerful ways to reconnect with joy and vitality. Your inner child holds the key to a life filled with excitement, curiosity, and possibility.